A wake-up call for a more fulfilled life. Have you ever stopped to reflect on whether your habits, beliefs, and routines are truly serving you as we journey through life, especially in our later years? Some of the behaviors we've grown accustomed to can subtly drain our energy, weaken our relationships, and prevent us from experiencing the deep joy and wisdom that aging should bring. This is not just about making small adjustments, it's about reclaiming your power and ensuring that the years ahead are lived with greater purpose, authenticity, and fulfillment. In this video, we will explore 7 critical habits you must stop right now to embrace a life of wisdom, autonomy, and happiness. These changes will help you unlock new dimensions of your existence, ensuring that your golden years are not just long but rich with meaning. Stay with us until the end. This could be the wake-up call you never knew you needed. 1. Stop accepting everything without questioning. Many of us have spent decades believing that keeping the peace means staying quiet and agreeing with others. But at what cost? Every time you suppress your true thoughts and feelings just to avoid conflict, you chip away at your self-worth. The silent battle of a devoted teacher. I once knew a retired school teacher, Mrs. Lan, who had spent her whole life nurturing young minds. Yet, in her family, she remained silent. Even when she disagreed with major decisions, she nodded in agreement at dinner discussions. But inside, she felt invisible. One day, after years of silence, she realized that she had lost her voice. Not just metaphorically but in her ability to assert herself in any situation. When she finally spoke up, it was a revelation, not just for her but for her family, who had never realized how much she had suppressed. Her wisdom, her insights, her hard-earned knowledge had been lost in the noise of passive agreement. Lesson: your wisdom matters. Speak your truth with confidence. Silence may avoid conflict, but it also erodes your autonomy. 2. Stop isolating yourself. Aging can sometimes feel lonely, but the truth is, isolation is a silent thief. It steals our joy, connection, and even our health. The monastic lesson of connection. In Buddhist monasteries, even monks, who dedicate their lives to solitude, understand the importance of community. The Sangha, community of monks and practitioners, exists because isolation leads to spiritual and mental decline. Even enlightenment seekers need others to challenge, uplift, and inspire them. Dr. Min, a former engineer, found himself withdrawing from friends after retirement. He convinced himself that he had nothing left to contribute. It wasn't until he was invited to mentor young students that he realized the richness of his own experiences. The moment he reconnected with others, his vitality returned. Lesson: your presence is valuable. Seek connection, even if it means stepping outside your comfort zone. 3. Stop neglecting your physical health. Our bodies are our vehicles through life. To ignore its maintenance is to invite suffering. The tale of the mindful walker. There's an old Zen story of a monk who walked every morning with great awareness, treating each step as a meditation. At 85, he moved with more grace than those half his age. When asked about his secret, he said, "I never stopped caring for my body. I treat it as I treat my mind, with respect." Even if you've never exercised before, even if you've dismissed diet changes as pointless, it's never too late to start. A simple walk each day, mindful eating, And regular checkups can transform not only how long you live, but how well you live. Lesson: treat your body as you would a sacred temple, because it is. 4. Stop living in the past. Memories are beautiful, but dwelling on them excessively prevents us from embracing the present. The story of the lost musician. A once famous pianist, Mr. Kien, spent his later years reminiscing about his glory days, refusing to touch a piano because he could no longer play as he once did. But when he finally played again, he discovered a new, softer beauty in his music, one not based on technical perfection but emotional depth. Lesson: nostalgia is a gift, but don't let it become your prison. Every day is an opportunity to create something new. 5. Stop sacrificing yourself for others without limits. Many of us have spent a lifetime giving to others, our families, our jobs, our communities. But have we left anything for ourselves? The caregiver's dilemma. Mrs. Hud dedicated her entire life to taking care of her children and husband. When they grew independent, she felt lost. She had forgotten how to care for herself. Lesson: compassion includes yourself. Set boundaries. And remember that your needs matter too. 6. Stop pretending you can do everything alone. Pride and stubbornness can sometimes prevent us from asking for help. But true wisdom lies in recognizing our limits. The monk and the heavy load. A young monk carried a heavy sack across the monastery. When an elder monk saw him struggling, he asked, "Why not share the load?" The young monk hesitated before finally allowing help. In doing so, he realized that strength isn't in endurance alone, but in knowing when to accept support. Lesson: admitting you need help is a sign of strength, not weakness. 7. Stop ignoring your need for joy and intimacy. Many believe that as they age, intimacy and passion must fade. This is simply not true. The elderly couple's secret. An 82-year-old couple in my community still held hands, danced in their living room, and whispered sweet nothings. When asked about their secret, they said, "Love doesn't fade unless you let it." Lesson: joy, passion, and connection are timeless. Embrace them fully. Final thoughts: the path to a fulfilled life. Aging is not about decline, it's about transformation. By stopping these 7 habits, you reclaim your life and rediscover the joy of living with wisdom. Take a moment now. What's one habit you'll let go of today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to the Path to Buddhist Wisdom for more insights into mindful and purposeful living. Your best years are not behind you, they are right now.